guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Elasfia. I'm here with my good friend here, Akosia Iniesta. Welcome to the channel, Akosia.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about the Black Stars as they prepare for their game versus Angola. Just exactly a year ago, this was the venue for the game between Ghana and Nigeria, the Babara Sports Stadium. And I saw okay, a
Oh yes,
mammoth
Ghana
crowd was here.
versus
Ghana versus
Nigeria. Yeah,
Nigeria, a mammoth crowd was here to support the Black Stars to
yeah.
victory, and it was amazing. The pitch, we are back here in pristine conditions. What are your thoughts on the Black Stars' chances this time around versus Angola?
Well, you see, Baba Yara Sports Stadium has been a lucky venue for the Blasters of Ghana. I remember before the Nigeria game, their last training, the stadium was almost full.
Yeah,
You will
yeah,
see the VIP
choked,
stands.
choked,
Yes,
packed to the
it
rafters,
was
as they'll say.
almost full.
Yeah.
So as usual, I believe that Kumasi Mine, the Ashanti Kingdom, will be here in their numbers to support the team, and then they don't have a reason to lose.
Yeah, so here at the Babara Sports Stadium, the Black Stars players have come in. They are in town. They've gone into their hotel and they are preparing to come and have their first training session here at the stadium. If we are allowed, we'll bring you pictures on that. But today, Akusi and I are going to look at our possible starting 11 for the game. And before then, we will look at the new player that has joined. Yes, I'm sure you've heard about him.
Yes,
He's in the
yes,
person
yes,
of
yes.
let's
The
pull in our
FC Column player.
yeah,
Yes.
Schindler. We'll talk a bit about Schindler, Ghana's possible starting 11, and what we both expect. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. So, Akosia, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this new guy, Schindler, before?
Well, this is my first time.
Okay.
Yes, this is my first time.
Yeah.
And then I believe he's equally good as Tariq Lamptey.
Lamptey.
Yes, and,
Yeah.
and we are hoping to see him on Thursday.
Thursday
to
and
perform.
see.
We don't want it to be like the usual one. He will come and then be a bench
warmer. Yeah, we know
We don't want
that has
one.
been happening a lot.
Yeah.
But for those of you that might not be familiar with Schindler, he has been on the radar, according to several reports I read online, of the Ghana FA for a while. During Kwesi Appiah's time, there was a 24-year-old that was being scouted by the technical team, and at the age of 29, he's back getting a call up into the national team. So we are hoping he's worth it. I'm hearing he's quite versatile. He can play in midfield as well as in defense as a right back or a right wing back, which is probably the system Chris Hughton will be using. So we'll be looking closely at the situation with the Ghana Black Stars new boy. He's making his possible debut, along with Patrick Bozo, who will be possibly contending with Gideon Mensah.
Interesting.
We'll see what happens on that front. It will be quite interesting to see how the players do. But what has been your general impression so far, Kosia? Atmosphere? I've not yet gotten the frenzy in town.
Yeah.
We've been here for a while. It's not as charged as it was for Nigeria. So what do you think that why do you think that is?
I believe they just arrived.
Okay.
And then most people might not be aware that the team will be training today at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Usually,
It's
like
packed,
the last time,
Yeah.
it was their last training.
Yeah.
That was when the fans would just come and be around to cheer the boys up. And then we have the Pokpan Tertiary here,
Yeah.
who were heated here, so you could see. So let's wait and see their first training. After their training, we'll just check the morale, the fans around.
arrive. Okay.
And then tomorrow, after their last training, then we know
exactly
either
how
on
the mood is.
Thursday the stadium will be full or it will be half food. Yeah.
Okay, so we are looking forward to that. Akosia Iniesta here has been bringing you updates on the channel at the airport and when Chris Hughton was unveiled. I just spotted a banner over there, R.I.P. Christian Achu. Yeah,
yes.
I think a moment of silence will be offered to Christian Achu
Yeah, sure.
here at the stadium here. And I think Achu, such a wonderful soul, unfortunate to have passed away. We wish his family strength in these times.
They have to win the game for him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
They
have to
will
win the
know
game
that
for
is
him.
on the cards and they have to do this one for him. But we are here to talk about our possible starting 11. Well, the Black Stars are back after a year playing here. Who do you think should be starting generally? Who do you
Okay,
think?
now let's start from the goalkeeping
Let's
department.
start from the goalkeeping
I'll
department.
go for Walcott.
You go for Jojo Walcott.
Yeah.
Okay. Some would say, why not Atizigi? He not convinced you at the World Cup.
I think he did well. Honestly, I was shocked
You were
because
surprised with some of
I
the
never imagined that he could do
do
that.
that.
Yes, that saves and then, but then I'll go for Walcott.
Go for Walcott.
Yeah.
Any reason in particular, Walcott?
I don't know, like I don't know, maybe he did
You are much more
well. Yes,
comfortable with
with
Walcott
Walcott being
in
the goal
post.
post, yes, more than having Atizigi. Yes,
Atizigi.
yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. I would have also gone for Jojo Walcott. I think you guys are mostly aware that I preferred Walcott, but unfortunately, injury did not allow him to be fit enough for this game here. We hope he's fit and ready to go now. He was part of the team that arrived in town. And at the right back position, we have lost one guy who I'm sure would have started, Tariq
Yes, Tariq
Lamptey.
Lamptey,
So
yeah.
I think it's clear who will start.
Sure.
Dennis Odoi. Yeah. So at the right back
I have
position
more confidence
in
in
Dennis
him. Yes.
Odoi, I think the new guy, even though he's
Oh
good enough,
no,
no,
but then
it
I'll
will
go
be
for Odoi.
Odoi would
Yes.
be starting in his.
And then when Odoi came, a lot of people were doubting him
Yeah,
due to
yeah,
his
yeah,
age.
yeah,
But then
yeah.
he
That's true.
convinced us that
can do
he
it.
deserved the call up. He deserved to be in our starting lineup. So I'll go for Olokot.
Odoi.
Odoi, yeah. I kind of like Olokot.
Odoi,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'll
So
go for Odoi. Yeah.
all right. So center of defense. Who are
That
you going
is
for? What partnership are you going for?
Daniel Amati.
And
And then, hey, you can't drop Salisu. No. You can't drop Salisu. So Amate,
uh-huh.
Salisu or Jiku Salisu. Which pair do you prefer?
I prefer Jiku Salisu.
Salisu.
Yeah, I prefer Jiku and
Wow.
Salisu. I don't
Okay.
know. I think Salisu has proven to me that he's good in that position.
yeah, Salisu deserve
Amate has become error prone of late. So
So Jiku.
yeah, Jiku
Okay.
and Salisu would be it for me. At the left back, I think it's quite obvious.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Gideon
Mensah.
Mensah. There's no competition.
Yeah.
There's no competition there like that. So
So Gideon Mensah.
I think Gideon Mensah would take that position as well. And heading into our midfield, it's not difficult, but let me know your three midfielders.
Okay. Pate.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Having Kudus in the midfield
Yeah,
wouldn't be bad. And then, well, who will you add?
Salis Abdul Samed. I was
Salis.
quite excited by him. So I think the two will sit, and Kudus will be up there with them. So
To attack.
to attack. I think Kudus
Okay.
as a number 10 would favor us more than any other position, in my opinion. So
Alright.
I'll go for Partey, Salis, Abdul
then
Samed,
Kudus.
and Kudus in
Okay.
midfield. Open on to the next, which is the up front. I would go for at the right wing position. Obviously, Kamaldeen Sulemana. I would play him at some say left wing, right wing,
I'm
so that I can
hoping
cut back in.
He wouldn't be more wasteful.
Wasteful, yeah, that's a thing we have
Because,
gotten. I think
he's
Kamaldeen
good, but then
has been his end product. That's what they
Yes,
call it. End product has not been great, so we hope that things improve on that
change.
front for him, and he does play better. Also going in at left wing or Andre, are you the captain of the
yes,
side?
Fabrizio will
I
be
think
there.
not everyone's favorite, but Andre, are you?
I kind of.
What do you have to say about that? When people say Andre,
I
are you? Is
wouldn't. I
not
wouldn't start a team without Andrea Ayew.
any reason
Because
because people will be watching and wondering why is this girl supporting Andre? We want
Oh,
Andre
no,
are
no,
you
no,
out.
no.
So
He has done well. Even without most of the fans always at him and then his brothers, his love for the team, like his passion for the national team, like you can't take it from him. And then any time he's on the field, he gives his all.
yeah.
Players wouldn't have their best on any day. There are days that they will flop. But then you could see that even at his worst day, he
Yeah,
still
he
tries.
still
So, yes,
does do well. in
if
that
I'm a
front.
coach, I'll start him on any day.
All right, so that's Akosia's on Andre. Are you still getting our starting 11 up front? Is where I think there'll be a lot of talk in the comments, but I would go for Antoine Semenyo. I think he's been more effective in that upfront position than Iñaki has. All due respect to Iñaki, a great player,
But
amazing
I'm
one
not.
at
I'm not
that.
sure Chris Hilton would choose
Antoine,
Antoine Semenyo over
you don't
Inaki.
think that will happen? Mm-hmm. Any reason why?
I believe you will go for Inaki
Iñaki
Williams.
Williams.
Yes.
Well, let
Okay,
us know.
let's watch their training today and then
Then
tomorrow and then we
decide.
will know. Yeah.
All right, all right. So Iñaki over Antoine. I still prefer Antoine Semenyo.